Hello everyone, this is Tony Roussel again. I am from Neighbors of Hespeler Village, and today I am here with Todd O'Donnell from Desjardins Insurance. Todd, thanks for your time today.
Yeah, thanks for coming in.
Yeah, so with this video series, I'm just interviewing local businesses and business owners who live here in Hespeler, just to kind of help the community get to know who's down the street from them and all that. Okay. So your office here, where we are right now, and if I would turn around, I would show you guys the arcade machine that I think is totally cool and all that. And it's got some nice Hespeler paintings in the background or photographs in the background. Yeah, when you moved to Queen Street, it was really beautiful, and so good job on that.
I appreciate it.
Yeah, it's not an ugly looking building. So
no, it used to be.
It used to be.
That's right.
Yeah. So why don't we just talk a little bit about your journey? So so tell me, how did you start working for Desjardins?
Yeah. So I opened up here in Hespeler over on Jameson. Mm-hmm. So we actually opened up as a State Farm agent. So those people that watch American sports probably recognize State Farm, and we were here in Canada for probably about 80 years.
Yeah.
So we opened up over there back in 2008. So we're approaching 18 years.
Wow.
And was always looking for somewhere else in Hespeler, and we were expanding, and the opportunity to buy this building. So this used to be the Hespeler Music School.
Yeah, I remember that.
So we're in the basement right now. I don't know if people can tell from this video. This was a raw basement; it wasn't finished.
Yeah.
We finished the basement, refinished the main floor, and then the upper floor. So we're in this whole building here.
Yeah.
I've got a team of 12 here. So we transitioned to Desjardins. So what happened was State Farm was sold. The assets of State Farm were sold to Desjardins, which is a Canadian company, which is great.
Oh, cool.
Somebody that understands the Canadian market. And similar model where it's all about the community and having business owners in the community that support the community.
Yeah.
So that's why we're excited to be down in downtown Hespeler. We're kind of, this is where the action is. So we wanted to be down here, and an opportunity came our way. It's almost 4 years ago that we bought this building.
Yeah.
And then renovated for 6 months, and we were officially in here, I think it was March of 2022.
2022. Yeah. Okay, that's really cool. Yeah, and speaking of State Farm, I guess this is not Desjardins. Well, Desjardins has some great commercials. Yeah. They always make you feel good and all that. And just to let you know, Todd is not a giant. I am more prone to bang my head in the basement than he is. But yeah, I've always enjoyed that. And probably one of my more recent favorite commercials it was from State Farm, was the Bateman versus Batman video. Okay. Did you ever see that?
I don't know if I saw that one.
Oh, it is. Oh. It's really good. It's worth checking out. So, So, how did you get into this industry?
Yeah. So, great question. It was purely actually by luck.
Okay.
I was working for a company, actually, Sleeman out of Guelph. Living in Toronto, and this goes back almost 20 years ago. And Sleeman was up for sale at the time. So if you know, Sleeman is actually owned by a Japanese brewery out of Japan. They're owned by Sapporo.
No way.
Yeah. So it got sold, probably 18, 19, 20 years ago.
Wow.
So we were up for sale. So we're all, maybe going to lose our jobs. And I just happened to have my resume out on the market. And I got a call from somebody from State Farm.
Okay.
Saying, hey, we have this opportunity. It's running your own business in a local community. So it started from there, and the reason she had called me was her dog's name was Sleeman. Her husband was a big fan of Sleeman beer and saw it on my resume. So it started out as luck and grew from there.
So beer is what got you into this industry.
Kind of, yeah.
I think, Hespeler appreciates its beer, right?
Yeah, we've got some great spots now in Hespeler, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, that's cool. And if memory serves correct, I think, did your wife knit you some gloves or like a hat? Because I know when you started, you did some door-to-door stuff, right?
Sure. Yeah, so there's probably still some members in the community that might remember me coming by, even though it was about 18, 19 years ago, and we still insure a lot of those people whose doors I knocked on. So yeah, so I was knocking on doors in the winter. So in Hespeler, this whole area, and it was kind of January to April. So as you know, in the winter, it gets dark at about 5 o'clock, and that's when I was knocking on doors.
Yeah.
And at the time, all I had was a black winter coat. So my wife got me red gloves, and I had a red State Farm toque, so I didn't look too scary when I was knocking on doors. So, and she actually had it framed, because I probably knocked on about 4,000 to 5,000 doors.
Wow.
Prior to opening, and the community was great. I had about 1,500 people at that time that said, "Sure, Todd, you're opening the community. We'd love for you to give us a show."
Wow, that's really cool. And so, like, speaking of Hespeler, why don't you just share a bit about what Hespeler has meant to you and to your business for those almost 22 decades?
Yeah, so number one is just how welcoming I think everybody was. Coming from Toronto, this is a much different community than downtown Toronto, and people were very welcoming. I remember people inviting me in for a drink, and I had to turn them down because I had to get a certain amount of what we called X dates that night, and I didn't really have the time. But yeah, everybody was very welcoming, and this community that was welcoming helped me to grow my business.
Yeah.
And we started out, with just two employees, 2 team members.
Yeah.
And now here today in this office, we've got, I believe it's 12 team members.
Yeah.
Some that live here in Hespeler, a lot that, spend money here in Hespeler, go out for lunch, stay after work, go for a drink to, some of the great places around here.
Yeah.
So it's meant a lot, like the initial welcoming of the community, and now being in downtown Hespeler and being part of Walk Queen, and some of the other initiatives that are happening. Moving here to the downtown core has been the best move we've made in the last 18 years.
Yeah. Now, like, I remember when I first started with the magazine, I came and I visited you when you were located at Jameson, and I can. No offense to your old location, and God bless the tenants that moved in there or whatever. I think it's a bookkeeper and all that. This is a lot nicer. And
I appreciate it.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, and it was great. We were able to get some grant money from the city of Cambridge.
Oh, cool.
Which is around rejuvenating buildings.
Is this a historic building?
It's not historic, but there's portions of it that date back well into the 1800s. There's a original stone wall here, just by the kitchen. But yeah, it's been great here in this community. Yeah.
Okay. So maybe just what I like doing near the end of all of the videos is there's 2 things. I was going to ask, what message you would have for the community, and you can talk right to them. But then the second thing is, just because, you've been in Hespeler for almost 2 decades and all that, what advice would you give to people who, are in their early 20s trying to figure out maybe what to do with their life or what have you?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
So a message to the community, I think number one would be, thank you for being supportive of me and my family and my business and my team. We love coming here, and as you said, my team loves coming in. I don't have remote employees. They want to be here because of the community and because of the great work we've done here in this building. So thank you, I guess, to the community, number one. And then some advice to someone in their 20s. You were talking about staying in Hespeler, like working in Hespeler?
Just anything. When I was interviewing Vanessa from the Bishop's Brew, she just had a message for entrepreneurs or whatever. And I think you've got 2 boys, and are they like? how old are they now?
They're 19 and 21, so both at both universities. So yeah, so I guess if I was to talk to entrepreneurs, local entrepreneurs, get out in the community, get out and meet people. It's very, very hard to open a business and run a business.
Yeah.
And, just opening your doors is not enough.
No.
Yes, the community is great and they're going to maybe come by and check you out, but you got to get out there. So knock on some doors, go meet other business owners. I know you mentioned you were at a BNI meeting earlier. Go to some networking meetings. You need to get your face out there and let others know about your business.
Yeah.
Because simply having a website or having a storefront, it's not enough. You got to get out and hustle, and that's really, to me, it's this community and out hustling in the community that helped us build this business.
So existing doesn't guarantee future success. Is that what you're trying to say, Todd?
No, it doesn't. Never ends. Never ends.
You mean you have to work hard and all that?
Yes, you do. Yes.
Work hard and be lucky. Okay, well, that's cool. Yeah. Okay, well, Todd, thank you very much for your time. And if you want to check him out, what's the best way to find out more about you and your team?
Yeah, so if you're here in Hespeler, please come by and see us. If you just want to pop in and say hi and have a look at the office, meet the team, we're at 27 Queen Street East. So we're right beside that little pavilion across from where the market is on Fridays.
Yep.
Our phone number 519-651-0496, and then our website, the easiest one is insurancetodd.com.
Nice.
From there, you can email us and get all our contact information.
Perfect. Awesome.
Okay.
All right. Well, thank you very much, Todd.
Thanks, Tony. Appreciate you coming down.
Yeah. Have a wonderful day. And thank you guys for watching. And if you guys know of another business that you'd like me to interview, please message me and I would love to meet them. All right.
Take care.
Bye.